Hi and welcome to ELLY-B Automotive. In this video, I'll be talking of the causes of vehicle's engine overheating. So, a lot of factors are involved why your vehicle's engine overheats, and the control measures or correct preventive measures that we use to prevent such overheating from reoccurring will be discussing on this video. So, welcome to ELLY-B Automotive. So, what are the causes of your vehicle's engine overheating? One of the first causes that can cause a vehicle's engine from overheating is either there is a low coolant level or there is no coolant in the radiator. So if there is shortage of coolant in your car radiator, it could sometimes lead to overheating of your vehicle's engine. And also, if there is no coolant in your vehicle's radiator or cooling system, it could also result to your vehicle's engine overheating. So it's very necessary you take this into account and also watch out for that. Another factor that can cause your vehicle's engine from overheating is when you have a broken thermostat, because the thermostat helps to regulate the flow of your coolant within the engine. If the thermostat is broken, it's going to affect the circulation of coolant through your engine and through the radiator, which could result into your vehicle's overheating. Another factor that could cause your vehicle engine to overheat is when you have a faulty fan. So it's very necessary that you check the operation of your radiator fan and to ensure that it's in full operating order to enable your engine to operate in a very good temperature. One other factor that could cause a vehicle's engine to overheat would be if you have a broken water pump. If the water pump is broken or damaged, it could reduce the circulation or failure of circulation of water within the engine, because the water pump that pumps the water or push the water around the engine. So if the water pump is faulty, it will cause your engine to overheat. One other factor that would cause your engine to overheat is when you have a clogged or damaged radiator. So it's very necessary that the front of the radiator is clean at all times so that air can easily pass through the radiator fins and cool down the coolants that are passing through, circulating through the radiator. And also, if you have a blocked vents in your radiator, maybe you want the passage of your coolant within the radiator is blocked, or as a result of dirt from the engine, that would also cause your engine to overheat. So another factor that will cause your vehicle's engine to overheat is when there is a coolant leakage. A leakage in your cooling system could increase the operating temperature of your vehicle, which will cause your vehicle's engine to overheat. It's very important that you keep a very close monitoring of your vehicle's engine temperature gauge, and also check whenever you notice that you're refilling coolant frequently in your radiator and your cooling system. That means there's a sign that there's a leakage somewhere within the cooling system. So one other factor that could cause your vehicle's engine to overheat is when you have air pockets in your coolant. It will also reduce the performance of your coolant. So it is very important that when you have this vacuum or airspace within your coolant, those air are bleed off from your coolant, and so that you can have the optimum performance of your cooling system. So low coolant pressure is one other factor that will cause your vehicle's engine to overheat. Sometimes when your vehicle's radiator cap is not present, and when your engine is running and when it gets to operating temperature, the temperature will be very high, and this could cause expansion within the tank and the evaporation of fluid or coolant from your cooling system, and could also reduce the level of coolant in your engine, which will also cause overheating of your vehicle's engine. So it is very necessary that you check your radiator cap and ensure that it is in good condition, it's very properly secured. One other factor which could cause vehicles from overheating is when you have a low oil level. Definitely, you know that one of the function of the engine oil is also to cool the engine. So when you have a low engine oil level, sometimes rarely it could cause overheating of your engine. So now we've talked about causes of vehicle's engine to overheat. So I'll be talking now on how to prevent your vehicle's engine from overheating. Number one, to ensure that you routinely in the morning check your radiator condition and also check the coolant level in your radiator, and also check your radiator cap to ensure that it's in good condition, it's not damaged. So number two, the thing that you need to do to prevent your vehicle's engine from overheating is to ensure that you check to make sure that there is no air pockets in your vehicle's system. Then you need to ensure that the coolant within your engine is circulated out so that you have coolant occupying all the spaces within the cooling system. So number three, to ensure that you always check that your radiator fan is working properly. You have to check to make sure that the relays are working properly. So one other way to prevent your vehicles from overheating is to check the serpentine bed that controls the water pump to ensure that you have a good circulation of coolant within your engine. The fifth control measure to prevent your vehicles from overheating is to check for leakage. So you need to ensure that once in a while you routinely check for engine leakage and make sure that there is no leakage within the engine. Whenever you notice that you've been topping your coolant every minute, maybe you drive some miles after parking, you have to check the hood again and check the coolant level. That means there's a sign that there's a leakage somewhere. It could be from the hoses, a broken hose, it could be a damaged radiator, it could be that the fittings are loose, so the coolant are escaping through somewhere. So you need to ensure that you watch out for these things, look out for them, and make sure that everything is in good condition. So one other way to prevent engine from overheating is to make sure you check your thermostat in your engine. So one other way to prevent or control your engine from overheating is to ensure that your water pump is working properly, which is by checking the bearing in your water pump. If your bearing of your water pump is faulty, you will notice it when you start the engine. You find out your temperature will be rising, and you'll be hearing within that water pump housing area grinding sound. So that is to say that the bearings are faulty and the water pump is no longer working properly, and which could cause your engine from overheating. So when you notice that these bearings are damaged, the water pump is no longer working properly, it's advisable that you take out the water pump and replace it so that you prevent your engine from overheating. So a blown gasket, top cylinder gasket or head gasket, could cause overheating of your engine. So that means the coolant is not escaping into your vehicle's engine. The combustion chamber, the engine sound, those are areas water is not supposed to go. But something could have led to a blown gasket. So a blown gasket is as a result of overheating of your vehicle's engine. So for you to, in order to prevent a blown gasket in your vehicle's engine, one, you need to ensure you monitor your vehicle's cooling system and also the temperature gauge on your dashboard. You need to put a close eye on it to make sure that whenever there is a abnormal increase in your temperature and the system is not coming down, shut down the system, allow the engine to cool down so that you don't end up blowing the gasket. So those are the way to control your vehicle's engine from getting overheated. Please subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button and the like button, and more videos on how to take care of your vehicle will be uploaded on this channel. Please do not fail to put down comment. If you have questions, put it down. More practical videos will be uploaded on this channel, and see you on my next video.